Hello students, warm greetings. So we are again here to the science class. So what we were discussing? We were discussing about the nutrition in animals, and in our last class we discussed about the digestion of food in humans. How actually the food is digested in a human body. So moving further, we are having the last topic of this chapter, that is digestion of food in grass eating animals. So our today's topic is digestion in grass eating animals, or we can say the digestion in ruminants. So what are ruminants? Ruminants are actually the grass eating animals like cows, buffaloes, goats, sheep, deer, etc. These are ruminants because a part of their stomach, rumen, is specialized to have half chewed food. We'll discuss it. So when we are discussing about the digestion in grass eating animals, let me just ask you a simple question. Have you ever seen a cow or a buffalo doing something while resting? While the cow or a buffalo is resting, what they are doing? They keep chewing even when they are not eating. You must have seen this. Like this. Here, the cow is chewing while resting. The cow is doing what? The cow is chewing even when she's not eating. So here we are having our ruminant. So talking about the ruminants, what they actually do is they quickly swallow the fodder or the grass, partly digest it then and there and store it in a part of their stomach called rumen. In the rumen, the food is partially digested. This partially digested food that reaches their rumen is called cud. And in their free time, the cud returns to the mouth in small lumps and is chewed again. And this process is called rumination. And hence these animals are called ruminants. During rumination, the cud mixes with the saliva and becomes pulpy or semi-liquid paste. And after chewing, this pulpy food is passed to the rest of the stomach. Now imagine if you could do this hours after having a yummy cake. No cake for the ruminants, but yes, they do get grass. The grass that is rich in cellulose. Cellulose is a type of a complex carbohydrate. Many animals, including the humans, cannot digest the cellulose, which is why we are advised not to eat the leaves obtained from the plants directly. Now these cows and other ruminants, they have a stomach different from the human stomach. They are having a complex digestive system to send the cud back and forth. Their stomach is actually divided into 4 chambers. First is the rumen, second is the reticulum, third is omasum, and the fourth is abomasum. So these are the 4 chambers in which their stomach is divided. So the first chamber is the rumen, and rumen is the largest of all the chambers, and it is the place where the freshly swallowed half chewed cud reaches first. Food is stored here and digestion of cellulose also takes place here. Some bacteria and other microorganisms digest the cellulose from the cud and then pass it on to the next chamber called the reticulum. The reticulum passes on the cud to the mouth again when the ruminant is resting. And while resting, the ruminant gets busy in chewing on it once again. On being completely chewed, it is sent to omasum, the third chamber, which is the smallest of all. The food is partially absorbed here and sent to the fourth chamber, which is the actual or the true stomach. It is called the abomasum. It is like the human stomach. that secretes the digestive juices and continue the digestion, which finally ends in the small intestine. This digested food is absorbed by the ruminant's body, and the rest, which is the waste material, reaches the large intestine, which is eventually digested. So this is how the digestion of food takes place in ruminants. Now another question may come to your mind, that why have ruminants developed the habit of chewing the cud? So let me answer it. This is basically a survival mechanism. Think of the carnivores which survive on the animals only. For their food, the carnivores are on the lookout for herbivores. And the herbivores, to avoid being caught, they quickly eat their food and reach to some safe place where they can chew and digest the food while resting, being safe. So it is a kind of survival mechanism for the herbivores. So with this, I end up the today's class, and today the chapter Nutrition in Animals is complete. So in the next class, we'll be definitely starting with the new chapter. Hope you all understood the chapter very well. So from the next class, we'll start the new chapter. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and goodbye.